guys, it's John and Morgan with Longhaul Lifesavers, and welcome to today's episode of Finally Friday.
Woo! We made it to the weekend, just so you can go back to work.
Oh, hi, Mia. Mia's... Okay.
It's supper time.
Yeah.
And she wants some right now.
Stop. Little whiskers get in my ear.
So speaking of food, we ate at Chili's for lunch today, and that was kind of a really weird experience. They have opened back up their dining room, but they wanted us to sign in with our full name, our phone number, our address, our email address.
They said it was so if someone gets sick, they can contact us.
But I kind of giggled because you could get sick from anywhere.
Yeah, how are you going to trace it back to Chili's?
You can't trace it back.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Yeah,
their thought, I guess, is right. Okay, so speaking about all this COVID crap, so the other one that really cracks me up is when we watch TV and we see all these commercials that show, like, you going through the, Whataburger drive-thru or whatever, and they're
It's
like,
contactless
pickup. It's the same thing it's always been. They're handing it through the window.
Yeah.
There's no difference.
They touch the bag, they touch your drink, so
they touch your card, your money.
Yeah.
I mean, it's no different. So
just because they put it on a tray and hand it through the window doesn't mean it's contactless.
Or when they put the little tiny divider up, yeah. But then they talk around it.
The only way to make it contactless is if you have robots doing everything.
Pretty much. It just makes us giggle. But the COVID cases here, at least hospitalizations, are going down drastically. So
even
that's,
the case numbers are
so that's helping. But the crazy governor here decided that she thinks it's probably best to shut everything back down again, even though she really never even opened everything. And now she's telling people that if you're caught in public without a mask, it's a $100 fine, and that her words were foreigners, referring to U.S. citizens from other states, shouldn't come to New Mexico because all of us foreigners are the problem.
Because there was like 3 days where there was an influx, and someone asked her if they thought the reason for the influx was because of all the protests, and she said, no, most certainly not. It's from all the foreigners coming into our state. Okay, whatever you have to tell yourself.
This whole thing is just, let's just be done. Let's move on.
It's a power trip.
It is a power trip. We've told you all that we've been doing the RV Sticker Club on Instagram, and they basically, you join this club and it kind of helps you connect with other RVers that have stickers, like our logo sticker for Longhaul Lifesavers. So you swap them with other RVers that are interested in trading them.
That bone lasted all of 2 seconds.
Yeah, pretty much. I have this huge collection of stickers going, and I asked you guys, was that 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
What creative thing I could do, and a good friend of mine, Pat, had suggested getting a canvas and sticking them all over that, and I absolutely loved that idea, but it turns out stickers don't stick to canvas.
Yeah.
So my next solution was, we just found this really cute little hard copy book, and it's got like 300 pages in it of like cardstock, real thick. So I'm gonna just create a little scrapbook type thing, so it can go RV to RV with us. If we stop RVing, it can come to our house. It's just kind of a way to keepsakes, I guess.
Yeah, because if we stuck them on like our cabinets in here, or stuck them on the outside of the RV, if we sold this RV or moved into a house, we wouldn't be able to take those with us. Really, the only way to take them with us was to either put them on our Yeti, and we don't have enough space on our Yeti, so we decided to do this. And if we run out of room, we can always buy another one like that.
Yep,
so.
and just keep a whole collection of them going. Good news. California has not rejected his fingerprints. We are somewhere in the process.
Yeah, everything's been submitted, and I'm assuming everything's been accepted because they haven't sent me like a red flag notice or something. So now we're just on the waiting game, and we'll see how long it takes. On their website right now, it says they're processing the May applicants, and I'm technically a June applicant, so once they get all through that, then it should go on to mine.
So I'm thinking probably another 10 weeks.
I'm hoping not, because I got a notification that my application was approved, and they got my transcripts and all that was approved, so all we were waiting on was the fingerprinting. It's all dependent on how long the fingerprinting is going to take, because everything else is approved.
Even more exciting, Indiana finally went compact.
Yeah. So this bill was like voted in a year ago.
Yes.
And now it's just finally, they're going to start rolling out the process. On July 1st, I'll be able to apply for my compact license in Indiana.
That was yesterday. So you can apply as of yesterday.
So okay.
So
I don't know. I've been working so much. Yeah. So my work's going really well. I have been picking up a lot because I have a little bit of a fear in the back of my mind. They've brought in so many travelers and their cases are on the decline and their census is on the decline. And we really haven't hit. The summertime is usually when the hospitals are pretty empty because you don't have flu and seasonal cold and all that kind of stuff. So our numbers are kind of diminishing. And the week before I came in, they brought in like 46 travelers. My week they brought in 26, and then the following week the next week they brought in 42. So that's a lot of travelers. So right now I'm picking up as much as I can when I can. On the off chance that they do drop my hours or cancel my contract, I have a little bit of a nest egg to fall back on until we find out where we're gonna go again.
Yeah, especially since California hasn't come through yet. Obviously we can't just jump ship to California, which we don't want to have to head east again to then go back west.
No, I won't. Well, Arizona's getting hit right now, so we just go to Arizona. But
well, it's okay. I like Arizona.
I've noticed that the overtime hours have kind of diminished. I've tried to pick up a couple days, and they're like, "No, we don't think we're gonna need anybody extra that day."
As of right now, it's safe though.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think my contract will be safe. I don't foresee that being an issue. I don't think the overtime will be there.
So while we were out and about today, we had to stop in, a couple stores. And
we had to get beer.
Well.
Can you see this? Here, let me focus this. There we go. This beer is really good. So you can really only get it in New Mexico. Everyone who's not in New Mexico, sorry about your luck.
So anyways, we went to go get beer and some other things, like groceries, which it was supposed to not be allowed, the whole price gouging thing, but everywhere we've gone, it's like the price gouging is getting worse and worse, and the shelves are empty again.
Okay, for instance, her creamer. She drinks creamer in her coffee, and so like that's the main thing that we always get every single time we go.
It's the same brand everywhere.
So we've always watched the price on this, and when we first got here, the big jug was like
$3.98.
$3.98.
Today it was $5.98.
Yeah, so and that it's only been 3 weeks since we've been here, so that's a pretty big difference.
Yeah, and it's the same grocery store, same creamer, same size. Yeah. So anyways, but I noticed that on a lot of the products today that they've gone up considerably, and they're not stocking things like they were 2 months ago, a month ago. That kind of makes you go, Go ahead.
If you haven't seen the video already, we'll post it up here. Our computer is in. Mia, the one time I'm excited about talking about something and you go crazy. Now stop.
So I am adjusting. Oh my lord. I'm adjusting to...
Oh, hush. I will get out my dad voice. You hush. Go lay down.
I'm adjusting to Windows Life. But Mac does not talk to Windows at all. Yeah. Like they are on completely different... or what did I say?
You said Mac.
Oh, Windows and Mac. Yeah, they don't talk.
Apple, your phone. Apple is the brand.
But
Mac is the company.
Even my computer does. What I'm saying, okay, Apple, all Apple products.
Yeah, there you go.
All Apple products. Good God. Nothing talks. And I don't like that.
So it was originally Macintosh, and now it's kind of segued into Apple.
But what I'm saying is, I have, for the last decade, had my phone talk to my computer talk to my TV and my phone. Everything has all communicated well. Now we throw in this this giant beast, and it just doesn't want to talk to any of my stuff. And we had some footage.
Computer video?
I don't know what it was. I had some footage that was on my phone that I wanted to normally I can just airdrop it to my computer. And so I said, well, how do I do this? And he goes, well, here's a cord, So plugged it in theory, it should just pop up and be done. But no.
But now our phones are changed over to the correct settings. So now when we shoot a video, it shouldn't be an issue to pull it over. And I think there is a way to do an airdrop on a Windows computer. I'll have to do some research and I'll get back to you.
That would be very convenient. We are at 184 subscribers, I think, right now. So we're almost to that 200 mark. And we are going to do a giveaway, and we have decided to call the giveaway Pay It Forward. We try really hard to do some random act of kindness every day.
Oh, we almost did one today that I'm a little pissed about. So we pulled into Best Buy, and this woman was pulled in with her hazards on right at the entranceway, which is very narrow to begin with, and I'm in a dually. So I was able to squeeze around her, and it was an older lady, so I thought maybe her car broke down. That's the furthest she could get it.
So basically, no, the whole thing was she was in this she's in the teeny little lane that you drive into Best Buy, and there's massive parking lots on each side of the lane.
Yeah.
She was playing on her phone. That's what she was doing.
In the shade.
She parked in the shade. And that's why she stopped in the road. So instead of just pulling into a parking spot and not wasting anyone's time, because she caused, I mean, it wasn't just us that had problems getting around her. She caused a big traffic jam. But
I could have beat her with her cane. That pissed me off so much.
Yeah, but, you know, here he is, because we parked, you know, and he's like, well, I feel bad, because, you know, I was mad that the lady's blocking all the traffic.
She's like, lay on your horn! I was like, maybe she's broken down. You don't know.
So he's like, well, no. He's like, that'll be our good deed today. Let's go move her. You know, ask her if she needs help. Maybe she needs a jump or something. And we get almost to her car, and she just cranks. I told him, I said, see, you should have laid on that horn. I know my horn. I know when I need to push on it, okay?
She had her hazards on like she was having an issue.
No, she was on Facebook. Seeing what her grandkids were doing. And she had her little cheetah glasses all the way down like this.
Which this is a good segue into our next topic of good and bad drivers. So across the state, we've gone to quite a few states.
No, not across the states.
Across the country. So we've been to quite a few states.
We've driven across 38 states.
Yeah. And we have noticed that the best drivers are in Oregon. And I think it's because they're high all the time and they just don't give a shit.
No, they are the friendliest drivers I have ever seen. They don't ever honk. They don't yell at you. If you like, say you're coming up, you know, we're out of town, so we don't know all the roads or whatever. And if you're coming from like a two-way that goes into a one-way, they're like, oh yeah, come on. Or if it's merging traffic,
they know how to merge.
Yeah, they do know how to merge, but they're always like, no, you go first. Like super nice people.
It's because they're high.
I think that's.
They don't care.
I think that's what it is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna smoke another joint. Come on over.
But
worst drivers.
New Mexico.
Yeah, I know. You tell them. Are the worst drivers. You can't merge. You stop on green lights, run the red lights.
Yep.
You drive down the median on a highway. Like in the turning lanes. Hold on. If you're on a two-lane road and there's a center lane where it's turning, that is not a driving lane.
No, and the one we love is, so like if you're driving, you know, up to a stoplight and you're in the far right hand lane, and that is a turn lane to turn right, there is absolutely no reason for you to swerve left before you turn right.
Yeah.
There's no reason.
In your Prius.
There's
Stop doing it. If you've ever been to Albuquerque, you know what I'm talking about. They have the on-ramp and then that turns into the next exit. So that is like
a mile
long, and you know that's gonna be an exit.
Yes.
So I should get over as soon as possible. They'll wait until the last damn minute and just cut everyone off when they had plenty of time.
It becomes a hazard the way that people drive here. And you know, an on-ramp is to be, by the time you make it to the highway, you should be doing the actual speed limit to merge right into traffic and be going. Not be doing 35 mile an hour and merge into traffic at 35 when you have people coming up your butt at 70 mile an hour. I don't know who taught them how to drive. I really don't.
Yeah, evidently
it's dangerous.
Driver's ed out here doesn't involve merging.
No.
It doesn't involve green lights,
stop signs,
red lights, stop signs.
Good God, could you imagine
speed limits?
If they threw traffic circles in here, people would lose. It would be like that GIF where they drive straight up over
just ramp it.
They couldn't do a traffic circle because they can't even do four-way stops. So I don't. Anyways, my biggest thing when we drive around Albuquerque, there's homeless people everywhere, and
so many,
and it always scares the living daylights out of me because like we saw one the other day. So they sit in the teeny tiny little median at the stoplights, and like you have the traffic that's coming like the cross section, and they're turning left, and they'll be sitting right there on the median. Well, when the person turns left, they get so close to that median, and the guy, he was clearly a heroin user, and he was nodding off, but he was like squatted down and kept nodding off, and then I was like, oh, there he goes, and he falls into the lane.
Yeah.
And the oncoming traffic, and I'm thinking, oh my God, they're gonna get hit, you know. Kim and I went to Home Depot the other day, and there was a lady, and she had her big old water bottle, and she takes a drink of it, and then made that face, and we were like, ooh, vodka. So maybe tequila, I don't know.
Yeah.
But again, they stumble into traffic, and it just makes me so scared that they're gonna get hit. But my point is,
this has become a way longer video than it was supposed to be.
But my point is, we think Oregon is the best drivers.
Yes.
And New Mexico have been the worst
Definitely
drivers.
the worst. I'll tell you what one has the worst roads. Louisiana. Highway 20.
Shreveport.
West Monroe.
Holy
Jesus.
crap. Yeah, Shreveport.
Get your shit together.
Shreveport and then St. Louis, Missouri is really bad roads too.
No, but Monroe is even worse. Shreveport, Monroe.
Well, let's beat on our own state. Indiana, hello, what are you doing with your roads?
You could be a blind driver and you would know when you get into
Yeah,
Indiana.
but I'm gonna instantly.
It's like you're on a horse again. Is that supposed to be like old time feeling or?
Well, maybe other people from other states think all of Indiana.
my
We ride
Lord.
around in horse and buggies.
It's horrible. Yeah, because like we'll come over that bridge in Kentucky, and as soon as you hit Indiana.
Yeah, but it's the same on 70 even. Like when you're coming in from the west,
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
You hit it, yeah, it's awful. I don't know. Ugh.
Maybe if you go fast enough, it plays a song.
I don't know.
Like there
what
are
state? Yeah,
there
what
are
state
roads
is
like
that?
that have. Like,
was it in
the
Nevada
rules.
that
I don't
has that?
remember.
Because we drove on one.
Musical highway. Yeah, I don't remember where it was.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyways, so okay, so two comments then. The worst and best drivers and the worst and best roads.
Who has the best road? I think Phoenix had the best roads.
Phoenix had wonderful
was phenomenal.
roads. I don't know. For some reason, I just started thinking about Stewart. Look what I can do. I don't know.
Oh, that Stewart.
Yeah,
I
what's...
thought you Family Guy.
Oh, no.
Ah,
Yeah.
no, this is my danger zone.
You gotta hurry up because you know who back there is
She's getting
hungry.
angry.
She's hungry.
All right, guys, that's going to be it for today's episode. Until next time, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And then head on over to Instagram and follow us at Longhaul Lifesavers. See you guys.
Hope you guys have a good week.